recording?
They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
You glad they lost today? Hell yeah.
This is hard. I've been thinking a lot recently.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
No, I don't
I
want it.
can't say it. Do you think we actually
Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Mahomes now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Look who I played against.
On the move on first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
The typewriter said all this stuff, so am I just following them?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown! Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill, and the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big gain there for the Bills. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Escaping the pressure right. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Allen again. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. Touchdown, Bills. Josh Allen with a touchdown pass to the veteran Emmanuel Sanders. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
What? Okay, take it. Okay, drink it. I don't want it. Drink it.
And we'll tie our score here this opening quarter of play.
I don't want it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks
Well, take
away.
it in there. There's nothing I can do.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Get off of me, buddy. Oh, well, I'm happy they lost today. Damn, Ace.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes forced out to his left. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes being chased out left. And this is incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its stress reversal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
He was definitely out of bounds. Alright, gave it to me. Alright, that's funny.
Mahomes to throw once more. Dancing to his left. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flushed out right. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Edwards-Helaire. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw, eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Sliding out of the... And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what...
Under a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, Mahomes steps away to his left. Gets this one to Hill. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Flush to his right. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Allen. A quick throw to be caught by Diggs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Allen going to keep this one himself. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Good shit.
A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Bills draw a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
He's got a man complete. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play there just before halftime.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 13 yards remaining on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
And look to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's fourth.
What's up, Roddy? What's up, baby?
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Good. Just chilling.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. Oh, what a juke into space. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on second down. Allen. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter. What's been a tight contest so far. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for him, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Being chased out left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. Allen now looks to throw. Flushed out right. He's got to hook up with Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger.
Let's fucking go.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. This one swung out to Williams. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Man open is Robinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Nick Bolton in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. To try again after the sack. Allen eluding the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will set up shot.
Oh, you gonna quit? Oh, boo-hoo. Of course you left again. Be lying with your fucking quarterback, homie. Oh damn, this is one game. That's funny. 29 out of 20. bullshit. I was lagging. Oh. 17-17. Oh shit. Rams are coming back. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Damn. No timeouts left. Got all timeouts. Ronnie, chilling on. How you been? Good, bro. Come on, give me a game. 17-7 still. There we go. There we go. Now we picked up a game.
The loudest in the NFL. We are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level of this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Kansas City. Getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Now here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And the timing will go off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes flush to his right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Riley, turn that light on. Yeah, I'm serious. Well, I don't care. Turn the light on.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left, so he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes on the move to his left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 50 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case,
wow, why would y'all both fight for it?
Well, that'll be incomplete.
That was
He
dumb.
took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about the defender running with the receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joe.
You gonna quit? Are you serious?
Teeth. She's making teeth. I knew you could just like put glue pieces of plastic. This is my audition for Shark Week. There are 337 genders, and I identify as a shark. Oh no, she didn't even make a shark. Now I feel stupid. They call me Big Mouth because they got a big mouth. When you're sick and tired of fake smiling all day at work. Something wrong here. Something wrong here. Anna and Elsa's less popular cousin for a reason. Those can't be her real eyes. Those aren't her real eyes. There's something wrong with this picture. Okay, the mouth is real. We've confirmed that much as far. She didn't blink once throughout this whole TikTok. The eyes are fake. Confirmed. They're just drawn like right here. Ugh. You can't mess with me like that. This is how you peel away a bald cap. Oh, it ain't even just a bald cap. It's just the whole head and bust area. At the end of the day, you just peel it off. Wow. And then when he gotta play that character again, they gotta make a whole nother mold and then just pop it on him? Brand new identity. Here you go. Oh, is that Coraline's mom? The fakes, the bone structures, the everything. It's all an illusion. But it looks so real. Finally took off my button eyes. Oh, to see without my eyes. I'll imagine the sound.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Santa Clara. Short kick, one of the up middle taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 47 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Gold able to tackle on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould down to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the top.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for the Niners. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, fine work there on the touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould down to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, 36 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. These two teams all tied after one. Now Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right. That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem? Every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call. Because a one-play drive, we throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Garoppolo on first down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down now, it's Mitchell. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
On second down, it's Mitchell. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder Reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. That's going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 29 yards. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Gold able to tackle the extra point. And his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, well, fatal last words every time we hear that.
Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. We have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Forced out to his left. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Mahomes now on first down. Being chased out left. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to...
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He's going to have to
dude.
Down he goes. Pass rusher extraordinaire, deferred that time, getting the sack. And they're going to going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They'll throw now on the final play. Dancing to his left. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Steps away. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes flushed out right. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Play action, now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Mahomes will throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one. Unable to connect.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you are without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have moved down in front. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes left side.
Oh, that's the way to run it.
And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. And anytime you're in the 4th quarter down 2 now, do you try to tie it?
I think that more and more quarterbacks want to go for it no matter what time and what the score is. In this situation, I think they'll insist on it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
It's a screamer picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call. In that situation, sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play there on the keeper. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Well, he dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
25 on second down. Mahomes, a quick slant to Hill. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. This is not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Out open.
One more time with Edwards-Helaire. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part one is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want, and cover it well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so a really good starting field position. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Garoppolo on the throw. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be a second down. To throw is Garoppolo. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his health. They're totally commanded, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Garoppolo, escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs have just sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Rolling to his right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Mahomes to throw. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Back to throw. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I'm in Facebook jail from sharing a post and stuff. Yeah, my Facebook page got deleted. It's still letting me do it now, but it's about to be deleted over the music shit. So I'll be streaming on Twitch.
And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a blast
tonight. It is
tonight.
what it is.
Follow me. Focus, Remy. Focus. Oh!
I'll go get something to drink real quick.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo.
Damn, the Rams beat them. Let's go Rams. Rams and the fucking Bengals. What a shitty Super Bowl.
And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down, Allen. He'll swing this out to Moss. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's what it is.
Way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 61 yards. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
He's gonna call. He's gonna quit. I'm calling it. Daniel ran a single offense. He may have a killer offense. I don't
As
know.
they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Stanford now to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and this one will be returned to right around the 30.
Oh no, you may be right.
He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come.
You may
Very
be
first
right.
pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
On play action, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Allen now on 1st down. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab for Josh Allen. And the Bills are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
It's been a good old game on this 4 winning streak. So it's been a good old Madden night.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Don't fucking
He'll
do
get
that.
8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A quick throw caught by Cup out right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind lined up incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4.
Couldn't tell you what just
So
fucking
now
happened right
Rams
there.
send out the field goal team here.
I thought I sacked them, but then, I don't know.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
14-3, don't
So
kick
they
no
wind
goals
up
on me.
turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he's finally taken down. It's a big game there, and what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. Darius Williams in there to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. Thrown across his body and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
That was dumb on my
I thought
part.
there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes,
Got a little
despite how
cocky.
big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
After the interception, here's Stanford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Stanford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is down to 4. After the touchdown, it's Gain to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From midfield, here's Allen. Buying time to his left. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Flushed out right. Finding Knox there, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Here's Allen to throw it. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bills will add on to their lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
You still here, Ace?
To the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Making sure.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They come off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus the...
And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Nice.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. To throw is Stafford. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. Second down and goal. Stafford flush to his right. Touchdown, Rams. Van Jefferson from 8 yards out. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to 4. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Out to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. First down and more for Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. All the way home for the Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 50 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen will try to throw for it. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So
Sanders was wide open too. Yeah.
Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 50, Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine.
I wanted the interception. That's why I don't blitz.
The short field here as he'll take over right at the
The sack would be good, but he was reckless throwing the
as
ball.
they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And so room to roam now. Past the 20. Touchdown. Devin Singletary, 50 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out the left flat. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line. And the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
He'll probably quit at the end of the second quarter
Set
when I
to
get
begin
this
their next
interception.
drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Open man right side is Cup complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Oh.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Oh, fucked up.
Touchdown, Rams.
Good shit.
Odell Beckham. As the first half is winding down. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. It's a run with Akers. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it.
Do that again.
Had to bring some type of pressure, had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, it had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's going to be a sigh of relief.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. The kick by Bass is good. And
Let's
that will
fucking
do it
go!
for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
I didn't think I hit that.
See after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Let's go. Hit a 60,
Reds
baby.
set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. It's a squib kick picked up near the 25. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals pass.
And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but
What happened? What happened? Oh, boo-hoo. The fuck happened? Defense must have went in strong. You just recovered a fumble? Oh, that's funny. And he fucking quit. Yeah. GG's. That's a good Madden game. Madden, you know. That's 4 winning streak. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to keep it going. I guess I'll be the Bills again. Oh, well, you said he was going to quit. I should have make him quit before the second quarter, but oh well. The Bengals after this game. The Bengals. Alright. The Bengals. Ew. I don't even know who's on the Bengals except like Jeff Burrow or whatever the fuck his name is. I'll be the Bengals. This is definitely a loss. I don't have no playmakers. I got Jeff Burrow. I guess he can run, but who else? Who else I got?
$5 your way meal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the double wall.
Здравствуйте, мои хорошие. Сегодня я хочу поговорить о главном
Ралли.
оружии Леди Баг, а именно о йо-йо. Вы не задумывались над тем, насколько это мощное универсальное оружие? Йо-йо красного цвета, с 5 черными пятнами на каждой стороне. Когда Леди Баг не использует его, то носит как пояс. Леска йо-йо не имеет границ, и ее длина
I dedicate this loss to you, Ace. I'm pretty sure, like, I know at least 4 of my losses is somebody wanted some ridiculous team, like the Bears, or the Lions, now the Bengals.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Of course, I get the.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Damn, good shit.
He brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I have to be on my A game to even make it good. Alright, who they got? They got Higgins,
the 18.
Chase. Okay.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow being chased out left. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs and dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up, keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and get...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones able to drop him for a loss of a couple. On third down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed, that time. Lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And Burrow going to throw again. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I don't like it
So
at
that
all.
lead Burrow and the Bengals
Fuck.
with a third and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up to throw. That is caught. It's Uzoma. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Cincinnati. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now it's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking a
He's
just
slow
shy of
compared to
10
everybody else. Holy shit.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Now Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
Oh, little dude got ran over.
As he
That's
gets
fucked
this
up.
up past the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the
The fans are
response?
corny.
Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between
What the fuck
run
is
and
this?
pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the
You're a
defense off
fucking
balance.
troll, bro.
So that'll back him up 5. Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Here we go with Williams. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run
What the
the dart
fuck is
ball,
this
pick
guy
up the
doing?
first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop it. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field.
Still
And then
playing
angled him to the
weird.
left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They run again to the fullback Burton. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mike Burton, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. They will get there and pick it. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Into the secondary past the 40. Now the timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Flush to his right. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Fuck!
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their deep.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they finally put it into this return. But not before he's all the way down to 37. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now first and 10 at the 11. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send
Turn the
this
light
one
back
away.
on.
And that one will bounce
Thank
out
you.
of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big
Dude
score
plays
away
so fucking
from being
weird.
right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And down inside the 15 he goes.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Edwards aware as they run out of the gun. And it'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson. DeMarcus Robinson there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are a two-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Mahomes will throw for it. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And a little element there of chasing points, because that's the second time they've had a failed two-point conversion. Now they're down two.
Yeah, you don't kick it the first time, and now you feel like you're in a position where you have to go for two in this spot. The chasing points, hard to catch up. That's why a lot of coaches make it a hard, fast rule. Don't go for two unless you absolutely have to.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On second down, here's Mixon. Bust through the tackle. Mixon with a first down and more. Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And it's no good. Well, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Short kick. One of the up middle taken now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 31, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. carry for Edwards-Helaire. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And a solid run down inside the 30. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. 3 yards remain for second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
This dude plays corny. These fans are corny, yeah, but this dude, he just, I don't fucking know.
They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. They'll wind up losing 3.
Stupid the way
Now
he
it's
plays,
3rd
I hate it.
down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Throwing, Burrow. seconds left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the ground can really become a factor.
They had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw in that play with a loss. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Fuck!
He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 84 yards rushing
He's
for
fucking
now.
doing
He was
the
just trying to
bullshit
run
rush,
his
dude.
guys to an overtime victory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd and short, the fullback Burton. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's begin by trying to get into the mind of the head coach. He's telling us he wants to win the game right now. That's why they went for it and got it on 4th down.
And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. You know, the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Now the timeout comes here, and the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get a lead here in overtime. Butker's kick here is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3.
I think he thought he won it when he kicked the field goal.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. Flushed out right, and he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with the pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow steps away to his left. Open man is Uzama. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. First carry for Samaje P-Ryan. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. He completes it to Burley. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 7 yards, the pickup there. Now P-Ryan. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Less than 2 minutes to go in this overtime. It's sudden death now, but we are still all tied. Burrow.
What?
Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are going to win this football game here in overtime. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
Oh, I need to hit Y and I hit X.
Of the NFL.
Oh well.
EA Sports.
It is what it is.
With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
Damn.